Hello. Sorry about that. I genuinely hold on, put chapstick on because I look rough. But yeah, no, it was literally not until I started the stream on my phone to make sure everything was running right that I realized I was using an old thumbnail. Sorry, it's gonna take 2 seconds to make sure the audio is balanced. Does it sound good? Do you think it sounds good? Audio? Do we think everything's balanced? Does it sound like my voice? Does it sound... Maybe kick up the audio a little bit. I feel like I always have to like adjust this every single video. That's okay. We'll work on it. It sounds pretty okay. I think it sounds pretty okay. We got some audio. Got some music. We're jamming. I think it's good. Okay. We're in a good place right now. Well, after all that fiasco, I'm actually very proud of the super quick thumbnail I just made. It looks nice, still in my style. I have this very specific style. I don't do any style similar to what like most people do for a YouTube thumbnail. I have a very graphic design, sketchbooky look to my thumbnails, and I don't mind it. I like it. I think it's nice. Salutations, friends. My name is Brianna Bond, otherwise known as the Ordinary Scholar, and welcome back to the main channel. We're streaming on the main channel, right? Right. Okay, we are streaming here because things are changing. Shenanigans are afoot, and like I said last time, I want to try and get into the habit of streaming some progress reports style things on this channel, so that way I'm not just leaving you in the dark, because like I said, I'm not... Social media and I have not been working out well, and so for my mental health and for the sake of me being able to like just keep doing my work, I'm gonna step away from that. But I don't want to just leave you guys in the dark when, maybe we've hit like a couple bumps in the road or something like that. I don't want to just turn my back on you, but we for sure like need to find a way to get through all that and get to a point where we have a place to talk to everyone about things. And so here's where I'm going to kind of update you on how I am work-wise, how things are flowing, what changes I decide to make, if I decide to make any. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Fun life update. I'm not wearing my wedding ring, but I bought this pack of fake nails because I wanted to try and get used to fake nails. A, because I feel like a bad bitch when I wear them, and B, because I did want to wear fake nails for my wedding. Fun fact, because I don't know if you've seen on the vlog channel, there is a video of me where I end up going on this whole rant about how I have like some skin issues with my hands. My hands have very, very sensitive skin. But apparently, essentially my hands have peeled so much and tend to just not really grow skin on the pads of my fingers. So I cannot use my tablet except with the very tip of my fingers. I found, and that means I can't use nails because the nail would just hit the screen, right? I found that out after I spent an hour... because yesterday was my hair, not yesterday, Tuesday was my hair day. I did my hair, got out, was ready to work, and just couldn't work my tablet. It was just freezing. I couldn't move it at all. Called IT for T-Mobile, was on the phone with them for an hour, got to the store, I had a panic attack. I got to the store to get assistance with this, and it worked perfectly fine for the chick at the counter. And it just was not working for me. So we had to take the nails off, and we're not wearing nails for the wedding, I guess. It's fine. But that was a traumatic story. I did get some work done. The littlest bit of work done that night. I did get the littlest bit of work done. Not the next morning, but yesterday. That's what I mean. I did get a lot more work done yesterday. even though yesterday was not a day for me to be really working on my tablet, I was able to squeeze in some editing time there. But yeah, that was a rough experience. But now we know. Now we know we can't wear fake nails. It's fine. Moving on to YouTube stuff. Okay, so yesterday, the reason why I wasn't really planning to do a ton of stuff on the tablet was because yesterday was scheduled to be a day devoted to, not devoted to, but I had a lot of YouTube stuff to get done yesterday. I streamed twice. We'll talk about that more later, but I did have my book stream on my vlog channel. It was Dear Martin is the book that I just finished reading. So we streamed twice, got out of the streams, and I think I did a little bit of dishes, but I also had 2 videos that I had done research for and had like scripts plotted out for that I wanted to record. So I put on a full face of makeup because I did a couple videos in which like I readjusted where I've been putting my camera and it catches every single dark circle under my eyes. So we put on a face of makeup, which took a minute, and then we recorded, washed my face, did some more dishes because they had been piling up a little bit, but so we did more dishes. And then I just ended up having an extra hour to work on book things, and so I took that hour to work on editing the 3rd book in the series. Yes, I'm working on that one already. There's no rest at all. But so we did that. But like I said, I ended up recording 2 videos yesterday. One of which is kind of, because I was currently in the middle of editing a vlog, but we're gonna put that vlog, because if literally all of the stars align somehow, I would love for one of the videos I recorded to go out on the main channel next week. We'll see about that, but we definitely are going to have, I'm gonna set that vlog aside, work on this main channel video, put this, because the main channel video is just a little bit more topical right now, so we want to work on that. So we're gonna try and get that out as soon as possible, then get the vlog back into editing mode, and then like back to schedule. I also would ideally like to get a decent amount of videos at least recorded by May, so that way when we're moving and when we're looking for like a new place to live and stuff like that, I have things recorded. I just need to edit them and send them out instead of me having to really be awkward and uncomfortable trying to record in some of these like awkward spaces, because that's what the streams are for. We have to stream in these awkward places. We don't have to record things in those awkward places too. But that was that. Streaming. Let's talk a little bit more about streaming. And like frankly, we're at 15 minutes. Not gonna lie, 3 of those minutes has purely been because somebody, don't know who, forgot to do a thumbnail. But we're at 15 minutes. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. These streams aren't intended to be long. It's just, it's supposed to replace stories, really. It's supposed to replace Instagram stories and stuff like that. But it's more relaxed, more natural for me to do, and it doesn't kill my soul. So, we love that. Streaming now. Back to the idea of things that I'm replacing Instagram with. I have been streaming on Twitch recently. There's an option to stream. It's supposed to be like streaming a game from your phone, so it screen records. And I just put it on a photo of what is essentially the starting soon screen. Like, it's basically this front section, the like half of it with my 2 books. It's basically that. That's basically what's on the screen of the entire stream. So that way I don't have to worry about like lighting my face. I can wear my glasses, which as you can see, I wear my glasses right now. There's always a fucking glare, but I like being able to see. So I've been streaming on Twitch. It's just audio, and it's been just really, literally anything. I've done 2, and I'm doing another one right after this. But the first 2, one was talking about why I self-published my books, and kind of like what I like the things I would need and want if these books were ever in, like, not if, when the books are in the running for like a TV show, movie, stuff like that. And the other one I did yesterday was talking about this show I'm watching on it's a Telemundo show. It's on Netflix called La Doña. There are just like some things about this show. I love the show. Love Dana Paula. But there's some things that just are stupid. There were a couple things that are like, no. Suspension of disbelief has been destroyed. I can't with this. And I just wanted to talk with you guys about it. So we did. We sat down, talked for like 25 minutes. And I'm going to do another one today, right after this. It's going to be about mental health things, specifically like my mental health going into the second quarantine in Hawaii. Because pandemic life. But I've been enjoying those. And also, if the first 2 sound familiar to you at all, I did post them up on my vlog channel. I posted them on my vlog channel. The La Doña video just came out this morning. I just posted it this morning. Because that's something I was really like, that was something I really wanted to do. Content baby content, Alicia Remy. If I'm gonna like spend 30 minutes sitting down talking with someone, I would, not even with someone, if I'm gonna spend 30 minutes sitting down talking, I would like to be able to also share that on other platforms, so that way it can help build this platform that I already have and have already been working on, as opposed to just having it kind of sit in this random other spot, almost inaccessible or like less accessible to the people that already follow me on here. And that was something I've like struggled with, because I the idea of it is to be more of a live podcast as opposed to like a video stream. And at first I wanted to try stereo, but the issue with stereo is that it pretty much requires you to talk with someone else when you stream, and I don't like people. So I don't want to do that. And so it was that, and then the next one I tried was Spoon, but for the life of me I could not figure out a fucking way to be able to keep the stream present without it just deleting itself. And that's something you hear me rant about in the video on why I self-published, is because I followed the directions and it just still didn't work. And so I just bailed out on Spoon, hopped onto Twitch, and did it that way. And we're probably going to stick with Twitch because I see no problems with that. I'm enjoying myself. It's nice to be able to just, no matter how I look, no matter where I'm at, I can just drop everything and talk to you guys, because you don't need to see me. It's nice. And the very last thing that I am, side note, also, I did link my Twitch account down in the description, and if you wanted to follow me over there and be there for these live streams, I did link my Twitch there. I'm considering whether or not I want to do some more of those working streams that I used to do on Twitch. I would not repost those, but it would be a nice, like, time to be able to, be us for a little bit, be together. But that's that. That last thing that I have to talk about in regards to YouTube and videos things is my book schedule changed, and realistically, probably every time I do one of these videos, every time I do a progress report video, it has changed at least once or twice in that time. So we're just going to keep you guys updated, because if you guys do want to read along with me, I want to make sure you know what's going on, what the deal is. So right now, I already finished Dear Martin. That book and that stream is already up on my vlog channel. I finished that. Back Before Dark is the book that I'm currently reading. After that, we are still reading Cemetery Boys. But then, I'm going to stop and take a break because I feel like my eyes are getting very tired. But I really want to read Cemetery Boys, and I'm not going to push that one back. So we're gonna read Cemetery Boys. I'm so excited. But after that, I'm gonna pause and read An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I've not read a John Green book, honestly, but I love SciShow and I'm obsessed with Crash Course. And so I wanted to listen through An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. That one is by Hank Green, and I have that as an audiobook. So it's just going to give my eyes a bit of a break. Then, as far as I know, we're still going to go A Whole New World, El Sobrino del Mago, which is the Spanish version of The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis, which is the prequel to the Chronicles of Narnia series. Critical Failures 4, which is another audiobook. Below the Surface, and then this new book that I recently purchased. It is Kingdom of Souls. So that is the current trajectory that we are going on. Will it probably change? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. But again, that's why we want it to change, you know? We want to make sure I'm reading a thing that I want to read, and something. Code of Silence. Chat could have DNF'd that book and I would have been fine. But we want to read something that I want to read, and something that it comes to me organically. I want the experience to be organic and natural for me to read. I don't think I will, because as far as I've come, I haven't DNF'd a book. I've come very close, but I haven't DNF'd a book, so I don't think I would switch trajectories in the middle of a book. You guys will know, like, I'll tell you what book I'm going to be reading next, and I don't think I will switch from there without giving you solid heads up, and I wouldn't do that really if I've already started the book. So just want to make sure no one's anxious about that. But that is the end of the portion on YouTube. Next up, my writing. Like, I did talk about this, I believe in the last stream. I said I wanted to finish book 9 and start book 10 in that coming week. I did finish book 9, but I just had a lot of other things to do, so I didn't get to start book 10 at that time, but I have started it. I have a very solid plot diagram. I have a very solid plan for what I want to do with this book. And as I'm writing it, I'm getting so excited. Like, you do not understand how ready I am to write this book. And again, like I said, this is the book that really made me... This is the first book I planned out, really, for the Queen of Thieves. This is the first book that I had a plot for. And it is also just... It's like... up one end of the turning point of the series, and I'm so excited to keep going in the series, but we have a lot of things before I get to the book after this. We have a lot of shenanigans afoot, but it's okay. We're working on it. We're breathing, and I'm just trying to make sure that I don't go full force ahead with this book and then get burnt out when I'm going into the next book that I'm going to write. But we're trying to pace ourselves, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've been so excited for this book. Okay. Editing wise, I have been doing some pretty solid work on book 3 and 4. Like I said, I was having the issues with my tablet earlier in the week, and then yesterday I had to work on videos. So that took a little bit of a toll, but ideally I would like the stage of editing that I'm in with this book right now, as well as typing out book 4. I fully plan to be done with both of those things this week, and then moving on to the next stages next week. That is 1000% my plan right now. And for everyone that stayed to the end, we have a most exciting announcement. Today I am going to be revealing to you guys the playlist for book number 2, The Queen of Thieves Catwalk Criminals. And I can't, like, let me show you really quick just on camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. The images, oh, you can't see it, but the images for this playlist on Spotify, I've also linked the playlist on Spotify and YouTube. I've linked both of those down below for you to check out. But on Spotify, the little quadrant of album covers looks pretty dope. Just saying. It's not like I can pick it or anything, but it looks pretty dope. So, without further ado, the songs for book number 2 of The Queen of Thieves Catwalk Criminals. First song, Attention by Charlie Puth. Talkie Talkie with Selena Gomez, Ozuna, and Cardi B by DJ Snake. Say It featuring Tovlo by Flume. Don't Rush featuring DaBaby by Young T and Bugsy. Freakum Dress by Beyonce. And So Gone by Monica. This is the playlist for this book. It is a lot shorter than, like, this one has 6 songs, and I think A New Throne had 10 or 12. But, which I hope no one's disappointed by, but it's for sure just still along the lines of, this is all something that I want to keep very organic to how I feel. Let me count. I'm counting. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. New Throne had 12 songs. But like I said, this is something I want to keep. The entire idea of, like, the songs and the playlist and stuff is something very personal to me. And I don't want to force it if it doesn't do it in my head, you know? I don't want to pretend for the sake of filling out a song. I don't want to pretend for the sake of having a couple extra, like, taggable things, you know? But I definitely, so it is going to fluctuate how many songs are in a book. But that doesn't mean that I love a book any less, or that there are any songs, or that there's, like, an issue with music at that time or anything like that, because the music that I go to for these songs is from all different time periods. Freakum Dress, Say It, and So Gone are quite old, and Don't Rush was from just, like, this past year. So it fluctuates where the songs come from, but the purpose of it is to add that little extra bit of myself to the story. And it's nice to share that with you guys. So these are the songs. These are the songs for the playlist for The Queen of Thieves Catwalk Criminals. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're as excited for the second book as I am. Not the first book, the series where you can purchase it on the entire series on Amazon is linked down below for you to check out. So are the playlists for Catwalk Criminals. It is on my vlog channel. The playlists I've made are both on my vlog channel, so if you wanted to check out the Queen of Thieves, A New Throne as well, that one's over there too. But that's all for me, guys. I'm very excited to be sharing this finally. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, Maledictions, friends.